What if? What if the forests we hike through were completely destroyed? What if the oceans we swim in were toxic and uninhabitable? What if the air we breathe was no longer breathable? If humans continue living the way we are, these what ifs will become reality. We should be asking, what if we were fully sustainable?
Actually a very simple term. It just basically means that whatever it is you consume, you're able to replace. So if you consume it, you need to be able to replenish it. So whether you're talking about CO2, you're talking about fossil fuels, whether you're talking about consumption of land or whatever, we are not sustainable. You're not going to be able to continue to do whatever it is you're doing. Eventually you run out of those resources. Given the choice between doing something sustainable or not sustainable, a lot of people choose the not sustainable one for no reason other than they just didn't know that there was another alternative.
Currently, a lot of what we do is not sustainable, so we have a lot of like waste product. There's not a lot of sustainable agriculture going on right now. So a big part of my program is to show kids the importance of, if we don't do these sustainable practices, how we're going to increase the impact on the earth that we have and what that can lead to, and what are the benefits of kind of going away from those unsustainable practices.
Humans have a monumental influence on the state of the earth, making it our responsibility to care for it. We don't have to view sustainability as solely a global issue. There's plenty we can do both as individuals and as a community.
Attleboro is a green community. This school is what's called LEEDs Silver Certified. So it has certain elements in it, whether it's lighting or it's windows or it's doors or it's ventilating systems or it's insulation. There's the EV, the electric vehicle recharge stations you have here, the solar panels that you have out there.
My future for it is that we can be incorporated into the local Attleboro community, so like into the local food banks, into the bistro in the school, to actually have like so much produce being made that we can actually like start selling it and actually like give it back to the community. We have the micro farm all around us, which we're currently setting up, a lot of like aquaponic systems, a lot of actual like physical, like in the lab activities that they're doing so that they can actually be hands-on and practice the sustainable agricultural practices that we're learning about.
We could do community service projects. So like if we did school-wide community service and help the environment, that's a big help because there's like 1,000 people in the school. 1,000 people on the environment helps a lot.
The most important thing would be to work together as a community and recognize how we interact with the world and our impacts on it.
When you go out to the grocery store buying more organic or local produce, so fruits and vegetables, looking to see if things are ethically sourced and trying to not use as many like plastics and waste in a lot of your products too, to be like conscious of that.
We're getting rid of plastic water bottles. I know that Massachusetts is working to ban single-use plastics.
We could take pressure off of the litter. We can pick up our trash so it doesn't end up in the ocean and kill the animals in the ocean. And stop chopping down trees because we need that air to breathe. And I personally like breathing.
Changing our unhealthy habits is only possible if we understand the urgency and importance of achieving sustainability.
Study of the earth and how it works is very important because we only have one of them, and our rampant and consistent destruction of it is, unfortunate for everyone on the planet, so we have to save it.
Like you realize that you need every level, so if you do one thing to hurt the environment, you're hurting every single thing in the environment.
Take charge. Scan the QR code to read Attleboro's Environmental Master Plan, created by people in our community. Sign the petition at massautobahn.org. Contact City Council. And when you are able, vote for candidates that are invested in making our futures more sustainable.
This is going to be your house. This is going to be, you're going to own this earth after I'm gone. You should be selfish about this. If you don't get involved, somebody else is going to be making the rules for you. Don't let them make the rules. You make the rules. we don't have time anymore.
Think of the Lorax. Unless someone like you does a whole lot, then nothing is ever going to get better.